Number 9, Lima Alpha Zulu. I'm up here in Michigan.
Lima Alpha Zulu, what's the name there?
Lima Alpha Zulu, what's the name there?
The name is Mike.
Roger, Mike, and again, what's your location?
Roger, Mike, and again, what's your location?
St. Joe, Michigan.
Roger, Mike, and what radio are you running today, sir?
Roger, Mike, and what radio are you running today, sir?
This is a Flex 5000 Alpha.
Hey, roger that. And if you'd be interested in our setup procedure, it starts with you making sure that you're in that the transmit bandwidth TBW 100 to 2900. That will enable that transmitter of yours to reach its highest pinnacle of possibilities. Roger?
Reach its highest pinnacle of possibilities. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. I'm just kind of looking for a quick little audio report. It's pretty well set where it's going to be, and I'm just wondering if you could just give me a little audio feedback, that's all.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm copying you on my Kentucky SDR receiver. Looks like you're about 12 over my noise level. Or 12 over their noise level, so it's a pretty good signal. I haven't checked my local antenna, but if you would tell me a little bit about your antenna system, I've got multiple receiver capability here, and I'd like to try to copy you on my local radio. So tell me about your antenna system for about 10 to 15 seconds, and let me try my local antenna, Roger.
For about 10 to 15 seconds, let me try my local antenna, Roger.
Okay, Roger. Balun up at the feed point. And the coax is either half-inch Superflex hardline or LMR 250, I guess it is, or LMR 200. So the amplifier is an ICOM 2KL, which is a 1980s vintage. Amplifier is an ICOM 2KL, which is a 1980s vintage solid-state amplifier. It's a little bit temperamental, and the microphone is an RE5. Okay, well, I am a net control operator on the 20-meter maritime net, and I do kind of have the audio sort of sculpted towards clarity, and I just hope that there's good clarity and it's easy to understand and without too much of a bottom end. Clarity and it's easy to understand and without too much of a bottom end. I just like to keep it nice and clear. That's my goal. Over.
Roger, well, that's what you got there, buddy. It really sounds good. I wouldn't change a thing. That's the only thing I would check would be my my audio level into my ALC. I might punch that up just a little bit. We usually recommend 2/3 on the ALC, which will give you a 3 dB dynamic range, which is pretty fat without any distortion. Though it's very clean, but it's fat at 2/3 on the ALC meter. And I understand that you do not have quite the ALC meter that we do, but you probably know how to adjust that to reciprocate and find those levels. Right now, you're probably about 4 or 5 dB dynamic range, and we usually look for about a 3, a little fatter. Roger?
Dynamic range, and we usually look for about a 3, a little fatter. Roger?
Okay, well, the other thing is that the amplifier is a little bit temperamental, so get a little bit too much energy into the amplifier, it turns itself off. So I think I'm sitting right on the edge, and that's the one adjustment I generally do make. If the amp starts to trip, I'll back the mic gain down just a tiny bit, and then it kind of rests out a little bit. Okay, well, hey, thanks for your time, and I appreciate you kind of being there. I just kind of happened to cross 40 meters here. So I appreciate it, Jim, and no need to post it, but I just thought I'd get your 2 cents there. And thanks for the report. You also sound great here. I'm listening at 2.9, and it also sounds very well balanced. So you have a nice station there. So 73, have fun, and we'll catch you next time. MIKE-N9LAZ in St. Joe, Michigan.
Roger, Roger. Well, just also think about this, though, if you will. I guess that power amp is fused for overload, and the transient overload. And the thing that we do by getting that signal up to a 3 dB dynamic range is that there's not a lot of transient hotspots. It's pretty, you know, compressed, limited off. When you hit the 3 dB mark, it's pretty limited, so it doesn't have a lot of transients that punch through that 3 dB range. So you might be, you know, and then turn your RF down or something, you know, but that might minimize some of your problems on overload. Roger?
Might minimize some of your problems on overload. Roger?
Okay, very good. Understood. I'll take a look at that. I'll have to get the scope out and look close. Okay, thank you very much. Have fun. MIKE-N9LAZ there.
Roger, Roger, Mike. 73, sir. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend, and we'll hopefully see you next Friday, if possible. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.